Hi, this is Tim, licensed loan officer. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, we talk about first-time home buyers. We talk about leveling up, budgeting, buying investment properties, all things those related. If you like those type of topics, consider subscribing to this channel. Now, my last video, I talked about how much you can afford. And then after the video, I kind of saw this post and I want to share this with you. So let me see if you can see this. Let me zoom in on this here. So this is like basically a map of United States, and it kind of has different income for different areas. So it's very interesting here. So where I live, or I stay here in Michigan here, it's showing that it's, let me zoom in, $76,000 to buy a home. Now, take this with a grain of salt, because I know you can probably buy a home in Michigan, making closer to 50,000. And I know this because I've helped people. And I also know same thing for Ohio. You can buy a home making about 50,000. There's some homes. Same thing for Indiana. But I thought this was interesting because Florida, I would say, is probably like Michigan, 76K, minimum. But you never know. You can find a home that, a home that's, 2 bedrooms. Most people want 3 bedrooms. Now, California, let me see if I can zoom in California. California is saying that you got to make 200K. And I kind of agree with that. I'm kind of leaning there. Texas, I don't know. Texas, I'm not sure. Let's look here. Maine, I do agree with Maine. Maine is one of those expensive places. Massachusetts, Boston, that's expensive. New York is expensive. Let's see. Arizona, I'm not sure on that one too. I don't do a lot of business there. Washington, I think that's a little lower. But this is really interesting, is what it's saying here. Georgia, I am licensed in Georgia. I think that number is lower too. So these numbers are a little bit overinflated. And I know some people feel like they will never be able to afford a home, or home ownership's out of their control. And what I want to encourage you is that expand your search, or maybe one day relocate. Because if you really want to buy a home and you're in one of these areas that are expensive, go on Zillow or talk to your job, see if they have a relocation package, or maybe look at a construction loan. A construction loan is when you build a home. Sometimes you need a little bit higher credit and a larger down payment, but you can build a home, and sometimes that could be cheaper. But don't get discouraged. But home prices do kind of go up a little bit. A home is an investment, and that's a good thing about buying a home, is that it does go up in value. So if you do sell it, you get a check, but you can live in it forever. As long as you make your payment, you pay it off, pay taxes and insurance. I've read an article that a lot of millennials feel like they will never be able to afford a home, so now they're paying higher rent. And I think that's kind of a mistake. I really think you should keep your rent as low as possible if you can, and then save money for your down payment. Because if you could put a larger down payment, sometimes that mortgage payment is lower. Or maybe increase your 401k contribution. And then maybe in 10 years with the employer matching and the market going up, take that out and use that as a large down payment. Maybe put $100,000 down on a home, or maybe $150,000 or whatever is in your retirement, and then put more towards your retirement. But what I'm trying to say is just be creative. Don't give up on your dream if you really want to own a home, okay? And if you want to strategize with me and talk about stuff like that, leave me a comment. I love talking about buying a home, and I can run numbers and things like that. Also, Google in your area the average home price or the average income for someone to buy a home. Just don't give up on your dream, because some people think it's so expensive and they may never be able to buy a home. Okay, I wanted to make that quick video and just show you that really quick and give you my comments on it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like this kind of content, please like, share, subscribe. I want to make more videos. I'm just kind of busy working and things like that, but I want to get on here more. If you want to request a video, let me know. Again, I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks.
Buddha.